Guys, my online friend literally, he removed me as a follower and acted like it wasn't, like he acted like he didn't, which is like I didn't realize because, oh my god. So I met this dude on the app Amino, and we were both in the Naruto fandom, and we weren't the closest in the group. Like, I would avoid him because I thought he was really annoying and mean, because at the time I was like 12 and I didn't know, like they all seemed like they were really older than me, so I'd be kind of scared. And him in particular, I didn't like him that much because I don't know, I just thought he was mean. And when we started becoming friends, I started to avoid him because he'd say some really freaking weird stuff, especially on Discord. So I'm like, okay, like whatever. And it turns out we both lived in Philly at the time, and literally, sorry, I need to come in. So he say some weird stuff, so like I would avoid him a lot, especially on iMessage. But then there was like one time I was like, oh my god, like let me go text him because like I felt so bad. I was listening to Streets, and I'm like, this is us, and it really wasn't us. I was like, oh my god. So I listened to Streets, and yeah, I was like, oh my god. So I started listening to I started texting him, and like the thing is, like I was so awkward. Like even when we first called, I was so awkward. So it wasn't a good workout. Then we started texting kind of back and forth, kind of on and off. Like it wasn't really texting. It was just like, I don't know, like we would both forget to text back, or like just don't feel like it. So it'd be like we text 1 month, and then like 2 months later we won't text. So it's kind of like that, but we'd still be like friends. And I was really scared to give him my Instagram because it would show that I wasn't really a teenager and I was like 12 years old. So I was scared to do that. So like I was like, it would scare me when like he'd bring up meeting up or whatever. So like I'd be like, oh my god, no. So then this, maybe last year, is when we started like becoming more close. I mean, we were supposed to hang out last winter, but then I got COVID. So we were gonna hang out like on my birthday week, but then we couldn't because I thought my aunts were gonna come, but they didn't come. So we didn't have anything to do. So I kind of introduced my mom to him. Not really, like they didn't FaceTime or anything, but like I'm like, mom, like can I hang out with my online friend? And she's like, she made like a big deal out of it. So I'm like, no. So yeah, we couldn't hang out, and I think like that kind of made him like really mad. I mean, not mad, like sad, because like the day later I hung out with my other online friend, but the difference was like I already like kind of knew her already, with like knew her that she wasn't like an old man or whatever. So yeah, and then a few weeks ago. Oh yeah, so we like kind of stopped talking after that too, because like I feel like he was really jealous that we got to hang out, and then me and him couldn't hang out. So I was like, oh my god. So then so we stopped like texting a lot. And then I kind of like made fun of him on my story because I was looking through my Discord messages and I'm like, oh my god, like you're freaking creepy, because he like was saying weird stuff on Discord. He was like, don't at me in that. I'm like, why? He's like, because I don't, especially on my cringy Discord. I'm like, okay. So I deleted it. And then he sent me a story because he like does that sometimes, and I'm like, oh my god, that's you, because you're in love with a computer screen, which was me, because I'm like, oh my god, you love me. And I feel like sometimes I lead him on because I don't know, our friendship is kind of weird, but I don't know. But yeah, I think he really got butthurt about that. He was like, yeah, lol, like oh my god, like whatever. So then he didn't text me for a while, and then I low-key forgot about him, to be honest. And then my brother was reading my comments yesterday. I'm like, oh my god. And then he's like, who is that? I'm like, that's someone from Philly. And then he's like, oh. Now I pressed it. It said follow back. I'm like, what? So he removed me from his following? Because I don't remember following him. I'm like, so I texted him. I'm like, dude, you removed me from your following. He's like, no, I didn't. I said, yes, you did. I didn't unfollow you. He's like, oh. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, so yeah, he unfollowed me and stuff. I don't care. He's weird. I don't care. That's why you don't be friends with your like Discord and friends, because you're freaking weird, freaking annoying. But anyways, guys, I have to. Also, wait. I'm gonna pose for the thumbnail. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to IHOP now. So bye.